do here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at New Orleans Arena in New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans here on 2K Sports. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And as we take a look here at Brook Lopez, guys, give us some thoughts.
Well, it didn't take long for Brook Lopez to become a factor in the middle. As soon as he came into this league, he was scoring and rebounding at a pretty good rate. And, you know, you watch him, he's not overwhelming, but he's got a nice set of low post moves, and he's athletic enough to get those shots off from either block.
Something else with Brook, Steve, is he's such a consistent player that it's very hard for them to have an off game. His game doesn't fluctuate a whole lot. He's pretty steady. He'll find a way to score either from the line with his excellent free throw shooting or with his back to the basket.
Right now, the Pelicans are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fan. Unfortunately, a troubled season they've had right down near the bottom, second to last in the West.
When I look at New Orleans, you know, they've got to take a step back and just try to pinpoint where things went south for them this season. They're in a tough spot.
But it's so hard to figure that out in the midst of the season, Clark. You've got games coming night after night. There's just no time to figure it out. You just have to try to right the ship and get things moving.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Williams, averaging 19 points per contest. High post try. The shot misses. Good D by Holiday. Brooklyn on defense. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Monty Williams. I asked him about the player he'll try to key on in this matchup, and he had no hesitation saying Kevin Garnett. He said what makes KG special and such a problem to deal with is he can control games on both ends of the floor with his offensive and defensive skill set. Saying he has so much length, it makes it very difficult around both keys for us.
Thanks, Doris. The kick out to Holiday. Now the feed to Davis. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Gordon. Second chance shot. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Garnett. The Pelicans have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Johnson outside. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's Williams with the drive. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's the Pelicans' ball. Here's Gordon. Lopez with the block. But they get it back. Tries again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Plays kind of a pesky brand of defense, don't you think? I mean, sticks to his man, has a great sense of where screens are coming from. It's tough to get around this guy. I mean, and it's an important skill to have to be an effective on-ball defender.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Johnson outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Garnett left side. He dishes it to Pierce. He's against Evans. Fades and shoots. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Pierce kicks to Garnett. Back to Pierce. Again, Pierce missing.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Davis dishes to Holiday. Soft touch off the glass.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, last year they won both meetings in the season series, and it wasn't a surprise. I mean, this is the better team. And we've got a moment to see some numbers for Darren Williams. 5th in assists, 12th in free throw percentage, and he's in the top 15 in points per game. So he's a guy you have to account for defensively.
And, you know, we'd be remiss not to say a word about his outstanding assist ranking. Come on now. I mean, this guy is one of the top assist men in the game and doing it with flair and fundamental soundness. That's special.
The Nets making a switch here. Andre Bluch, he's checked in for Lopez. Evans comes in for Kevin Garnett. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Terry in for Darren Williams.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
You know, Clark, it can be a point of pride. Hey, you know, we split 1-1 with the marquee team from the other conference. But, you know,
it's something to point to, Kevin. You know, when your overall season is a disappointment, that's something that you can look at and say, hey, progress.
Now, here's Aminu. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Rivers passes to Holiday. There's the 3. That's good. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Terry against Holiday. Passes it to Johnson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Johnson's got his first points of the game. Pelicans leading by 5. Rivers kicks to Holiday. He passes to Rivers. Back to Holiday. Anderson right side. Takes it from 10. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
For New Orleans, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that stripe.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting. They're showing that they're the aggressors. I mean, doing a good job of drawing fouls and getting to the foul line, attacking the paint area.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Terry dishes to Johnson. Terry with a screen on Rivers. Johnson outside. 2 on the clock. No good at the rim. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans on top, leading by 7.